My name is Aisha, and for most of my life I was the kind of woman everyone overlooked. The kind of woman people assumed would never fight back, never cause trouble, never raise her voice. I was the wife who smiled politely in family photos, who cooked for gatherings, who nodded along when my in-laws made little jabs at me and my quiet nature. I was loyal to my husband completely, wholeheartedly, blindly loyal. I believed he was my partner, my safe place, the man who would stand beside me no matter what. I believed my in-laws were my second family, that loyalty is dangerous when it's given to the wrong people. The truth didn't hit me all at once, it came in pieces. Little inconsistencies. His sudden late nights. The phone he never left unattended. The way his family would exchange glances when I walked into a room. And then, the whisper I wasn't meant to hear. She's pregnant. Not me. Her. The mistress. The woman who had been standing in the shadows of my marriage for who knows how long. The worst part? My in-laws knew. Not only did they know, they embraced her. They didn't hide her. They didn't feel shame. They celebrated her. They threw a baby shower for her, balloons, music. A giant cake with the words "Welcome Baby" written in icing. A family celebration for a child. My husband conceived. While he was still my husband. I could have collapsed under that betrayal. I could have screamed, thrown things, demanded answers. That's what they expected. That's what they were prepared for, an emotional, angry, broken woman. But they had underestimated me. Silence, when used right, is the sharpest weapon. On the day of the baby shower, I woke up early. I didn't cry. I didn't rage. I got dressed like a woman attending the most important event of her life. Because in a way, I was. I chose a deep, rich-colored dress. I styled my hair until it looked like I had just stepped out of a salon. I put on makeup that said power, not pain. I didn't walk into that house as a heartbroken wife. I walked in as a woman who had already decided she was done. The moment I stepped through the door, the room froze. Conversations stopped mid-sentence. The music kept playing faintly in the background, but it felt like the air had gone still. My husband's eyes widened. His mistress instinctively placed her hand on her stomach, like she was protecting something fragile. My mother-in-law's smile slipped. Just a little. I didn't rush. I didn't let them see a flicker of hesitation. I walked up to my husband, my heels clicking against the floor, and handed him a thick, cream-colored envelope. He looked at it, frowning. I leaned in, my voice low but clear enough for every single person in that room to hear. Congratulations. You'll need this more than I will. Inside, divorce papers. Signed, stamped. Final. The silence that followed was exquisite. A kind of silence that carries more weight than shouting ever could. My husband's face paled. His mistress looked away. My in-laws didn't dare say a word. I turned to them, offered the faintest smile, and said, "You wanted a celebration. Now you have one." Then I walked out. I didn't run. I didn't slam the door. I didn't look back. Because walking away wasn't just about leaving that room. It was about leaving behind every version of myself that thought love meant enduring disrespect. That thought keeping a marriage meant losing myself piece by piece. That day, I didn't just end a marriage. I ended the story they had written for me. The one where I was small, obedient, and easy to control. I rewrote it in one quiet, decisive act. If you're watching this, hear me clearly. Sometimes the most powerful revenge is not screaming, not fighting, not begging for them to see your worth. It's knowing your worth and walking away from anyone who refuses to honor it. They celebrated the beginning of their new life. I celebrated the beginning of mine. And trust me, mine will be the better one. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video. Because there are countless women like me, women who turn betrayal into power, who take back control without losing their dignity, who use silence as the sharpest blade. The moral: never mistake a quiet woman for a weak woman. She is patient. She is observant. And when she finally moves, she doesn't just win, she ends the entire game. And she does it without ever raising her voice,